playing against Ireland as the intensity is not as high as England?
Very dangerous. No, not at all. We respect Ireland team as we did against England. Um, for sure, I know that how bad it is if you think that way. In my career as well, we are not going to treat Ireland no less than how we prepared for England and mindset-wise. So we respect them, but we never fear them any team. So that's the only mantra we have. We respect every opposition, but we're trying to play our best cricket. And when we play our best cricket, I think we are good enough to beat most teams.
Ruben?
Bangladesh won the ODI series against England and then won the T20 series. After that, this is a ODI series. So, do you think that it will be a challenge for our ODI captain to keep the winning momentum?
Captain?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it's a challenge for players and everyone, like skill-wise, because changing format to format is slightly different the way you approach mentally. Other than that, nowadays is scheduling as such, you be able to adapt. So I don't think it's that way. Yeah, if you think that way, it will affect you as well.
Ronnie?
Mahmoud has been listed from this series as per what the selectors say. How do you see his future moving forward? I mean, he's officially over 37, the reflexes are obviously not the same. He's obviously past his prime. So, I mean, do you see him playing any kind of role going forward in ODI team?
You have never given me a chance to explain. You already said it. That your opinion. That's actually your opinion. I don't think he is past his prime. We are trying to do what we are trying to do is that expanding our pool of players before the World Cup. If in case if something happened close to the World Cup, and then there are enough players that we have seen and we can trust to do a job, do a role. So that's the opportunity. I mean, I'm rushed to do that because we got only 15 odd games, I think, leading up to the World Cup. So therefore, we are trying to give opportunity to the players that we think that can do the role. So Riyadh is still in the mix. So that's the way we look at it.
As you just mentioned, there's other, you can expand the pool. You have guys like Togi Bridoy and Ronnie also a replacement for Zakir, but also you have, Afif and all these players. I mean, from this series particularly, what do you expect from these new batters in the mix?
Oh, just to go with freedom and go and play what they have been doing in local cricket, because we have seen them in local tournament that what they can do. That's how we pick them. So because of their performance and because of their ability to bat certain way and ability to or the record against pace and spin. So here only we are giving them the comfort or the mental, the confidence that they can do the same thing in the international level. So basically we are looking at who has that character, because we know that they have done it, because we don't pick someone who has not scored runs or not taken wicket. So when we get guys who are performing in the local tournaments or the domestic tournament, we only see whether they have the character to do it in the international level. So it's important for us to know who are players who have right character to win games, win tight situations.
Coach, about the pitch, I mean, you had a look, and obviously it has a very high average, although not a lot of ODIs have been played here. Is it a pitch which is close to what you expect in India in the World Cup?
I'm not expert in that area, but looking at it, it looks good wicket to bat and score a lot of runs. At the same time, I think there's enough for the fast bowlers and the spinners. I always rate our spinners always, because they're very tactically savvy as well as skillful. But this time, my fast bowlers has come in leaps and bounds, so I'm very happy with that as well. That's a very difficult question to answer, because you're trying to find out what we are thinking of Mahmoud. As I said, Riyadh has done enough. He has a lot of experience. We know what he can bring. So we want some other players also to get up some kind of a get up to the mark playing international cricket, not in skill-wise. As I mentioned to him, Isam, it's about seeing these guys have the character to do that level. So it doesn't mean that that guy performed well, that Mahmudullah is finished. He's still in our plans.
Hi coach, you have had a look at the conditions today. What do you think of what are we expecting from Can you hear me?
I can. What's the question?
You have seen the conditions here. What are we expecting?
Condition of the pitch, you mean? It's very good wicket. Looks like it's a belt of a wicket to bat and ball. Good contest for bat and ball.
Nazar.
Hi coach. Coach, Bangladesh have played.
Where are you from? Which?
I'm from independent television.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Coach, Bangladesh have played 6 matches in 14 days, and some guys have played in Premium Division matches. Is that a concern for you? Their fitness and fatigue, anything?
Oh no, not at all. The best way to prepare for a game is playing matches than practice. The cricket is the only game you can't practice the way you want to play, isn't it? We practice in the net, but playing matches is the best way to prepare for the game.
Introduce yourself.
Coach,
Introduce them, please.
Introduce yourself. Yeah.